compass points at this game, and south is south when it's below the previous dart. Super duper stuff there from Dudbridge. That brilliant effort to put him back in the leg with 177 Sid. Super duper.
Yeah, Bruce Spinelli, the caller here, giving a tonsillectomy Middlesbrough style on the new PDC DVD as well. As Dudbridge just tries to snidge down but fails. Cover shot now.
97.
This is Dudbridge's 11th match on this stage. So far he's won 6, lost 4. He's won 113 legs and lost 108. And he's hit 49 180s in the tournament here at Blackpool in the years he's been here.
41.
Crowd in vocal form.
100.
Meanwhile, when Mardle's had 58 180s, and this is his 13th match on this particular stage. He's won 8 and lost 4 of the 12 he's played so far.
Mardle fans in good voice here. And Mardle finding the 16 nicely, but not. That's a sloppy dart, you can see. Now frustration starting to creep in with Mardle here. If that happens, he'll go to the 5 almost certainly. Vital time for win this, as Flash tries to leave a nice little 2-darter from here. Desperately needs a big treble now, John.
65.
Well, 65 will have to do, 116, so genuine chance for Mardle now to again go ahead as he wants double 18. Super finish from Mardle.
John Gwynn has been bouncing up and down like a kangaroo on a pogo stick with the tension and the excitement of it all.
Yes, one way of keeping yourself sort of loose and lithe, if you like, during the break. But this game really to take off. We've seen 110 checkout from Mardle and 121 quite excellently checked out just before the break against the throw. So he has a distinct advantage. The little red mark will tell you he's throwing first in this one. But already there's a chance here for Dudbridge now to take the darts. He effectively already has. He needs to take advantage of it.
Yes, great surge players, both of them in that final a few years back when he went 18-12 against Taylor here. It was one a day at times. Mardle came back with 3 runs of 5 legs. And just looking back at my records, Mardle is the big one. In a match against Manly a couple of years ago in the PDL, this kid came from 3-0 down and did 7 on the trot. So look out for great surges from each player.
97.
Yes, that's right. Players who can suddenly put a string of wonderfully
100.
quickly executed legs together. And the real surges in my mind are those that we saw by Taylor against Part, by Part against Taylor in Dublin, by Taylor against Part at Purfleet, and we've seen 1 or 2 from Barneveld.
2 18s now. Oh, he is playing out of his skin. Talking about surges, were we ever to the point? And I mean the tungsten point. Mardle flourishes here in Blackpool.
Yes, fantastic really. He's taken out 3 now, 3-figure finishes. And if you're not hitting the scores quite as regularly as you'd like to be, that's one way of rectifying matters. If you're hitting the big finishes in the way that Mardle is, it can be of great comfort, 58. And I'm sure it is to him.
And to his fans, and they are legion. Beautiful darts, brilliant. This one's got to be in. Oh yes! Could have got another 6 darts to the right of the last one. Mardle, normalisation here in Blackpool.
And we were talking earlier about the rhythm in the throw, discernibly slower at the start of the
58.
game, but now beginning to really flow, and we're seeing the results. 2 180s in consecutive legs, and some good finishes too. This is a decent performance from Mardle, notwithstanding that 45. And yet, for all that said, he's only averaging 85, and Dudbridge, rather disappointingly, 78.
And Dudbridge not using that marker very well.
97.
That's handy. That might get him out of a hole. But Mardle 3-ton plus finishes. An incredible attack. And no drift.
140.
Brilliant control, like you see. When he's playing slack or he's not sure, that would have been into the treble 5. Dudbridge on the receiving end as Mardle sets up a 14-darter.
Yes, the only drifter I can recall was a treble 5 when
60.
he wanted 106 and it
When
left
you
him
require
91.
95.
And anyway, that's in the double 16 he wants here. For another big finish, super stuff from Mardle. 95 finish against the throw. He's now taken 3 legs in a row.
Wayne to Roper.
And his Mrs. Donna suitably impressed. This is Grievous bodily
140.
attack by Mardle. Cool as I've ever seen him. Inwardly controlled. And Flash has got to get more consistent on the scoring.
60.
There's a bag of nails to where Mardle's playing, folks.
Absolutely. 10 tons, 5 140 pluses, 2 180s to Mardle.
100.
In reply from Dudbridge, only 7 tons and 3 140s. You're right, Sid. It's the scoring stakes where he has to improve. And that finish where Mardle had that dart in treble 5 was 116, I recall. It left 101. He got the treble 17 and missed the bull. But that's the only dart that I've seen. That's the second seen drift, and that's not by very much, in fairness.
Well, as I say, I'll repeat, after being hammered by Barney in Las Vegas, he said, I played pretty good there, got a lot of 180s. And I think that the lesson in control is here in spades by Mardle.
140.
Yes, it was one of the strange results, that one in Vegas, because 8-1 told you how Barney threw, but it didn't
100.
really tell you how Mardle threw. He actually put together some very, very good legs, but when Barney's on top form, Sid, there are players who will find it hard to live with
140.
him.
Here we go
Wayne
then,
require 100
to make it a bit of a whitewash. He's in the groove again. 18. What now? One's tops. Just pulled the dart slightly. Dancing up the hockey.
131.
Tripping the light ballistic is Mardle.
Well, he needed the treble 20 mark, Dudbridge. He's hit far too few of them in the last half hour or so. And it means that Mardle has another chance here to go 6-2 ahead and to put himself within 4 legs. He wants double 5 now. And chance for them for Dudbridge. You'll look at treble 14.
74.
Treble 14's handy. Double 16 out of peg back to 5-3.
No bother. Mark Dudbridge.